Cowboys Nation. Sometimes you just have to laugh. I know we all see the disrespect that Quentin Williams is receiving right now. We all know why. It's because he wears that star on the side of his helmet. Because not too long ago, I remember a time where Quentin Williams was in the argument for the best defense tackle in the NFL. But now all of a sudden, he no longer is. What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to the Cowboys Playbook 365. If you're new to the channel and you love talking Cowboys football every single week, make sure you like, comment, share this video with any other Cowboys fan, and hit that subscribe button and join the family here at the Cowboys Playbook 365. Now, let's get into it.
Yo, it's Tyler Young. Got the playbook on like Cowboys 365. Man, we rising to the top. Inside scoop, every rumor, every drop. From the field to the mic, we ain't never gonna stop.
If you're a true football fan, we have to be honest with each other. The disrespect for Quentin Williams is just getting a little too loud. And today, I want to explain why I think people are seriously underrated one of the most dominant defensive tackles in football. So, ESPN recently released its annual rankings, and these aren't just opinions from one writer. They're based on votes from more than 70 NFL executives, coaches, and scouts who ranked the top players at each position. Big Q came in at number 6 on that list. And yes, being ranked 6th best at your position is still an accomplishment in the NFL. But here's what caught my attention. One voter ranked Quentin as high as number 3, while another voter didn't rank him in the top 10 at all. I mean, can we be serious for a moment? How can one evaluator watch Quentin Williams and say he's one of the 3 best defensive tackles in football, and another evaluator watch him and say the same player, he's not even in the top 10? That's going to be the biggest disagreement on that survey. I'll let you know one thing. Big Q, he is top 3 at his position. But I'll let you know one more thing. It's not number 3. Interior defense line is about much more than sacks. It's about collapsing the pocket, eating double teams, blowing up run plays before they start, forcing quarterbacks off their spot, making life easier for edge rushers around you. Those are the things that don't always show up in the box score, but they absolutely show up on film. Let's look at what Quentin actually did. In 2025, he earned an 88.8 overall defense grade from PFF, which ranked 2nd among qualified interior defensive linemen. He had a 91.7 run defense grade, which ranked 1st at the position. And he generated 51 total pressures, even though his sack total didn't jump off the page. And that's why you solely can't just judge an interior defensive lineman based off sacks, because pressure matters, pocket collapse matters, run disruption matters, and Quentin consistently creates all 3. And you're going to tell me that's not top 10 worthy? Man, that's top 5 worthy. That's top 3 worthy. And it ain't number 3. And when you turn on the film and you watch Quentin Williams, you don't see someone chasing statistics. You see someone changing offensive game plans, center slide protection towards him, guards need help, offenses dedicate extra blockers to him because they know one-on-one isn't a matchup they want. When a defensive tackle commands that much attention, that means someone else is getting a one-on-one opportunity. That's winning football. Sometimes your biggest impact is creating opportunities for everyone else. Now let's bring this back to the Cowboys. Christian Parker wants a defense that's built on discipline, communication, and creating pressure without living off all-out blitzes. That's where Quentin becomes valuable. He's the kind of player that can wreck a play before it even develops. If he's forcing double teams on the inside, that creates cleaner opportunities for the edge rushers. If he's destroying run concepts on first down, now you're putting offenses behind the chains. 2nd and 12, 3rd and 8, that's exactly where aggressive defense coordinators want offenses. Great defenses don't just create sacks, they create bad situations for the offense. Now this is where things get interesting. I know there's great defensive tackles in the league like Chris Jones, Dexter Lawrence, Jeffrey Simmons, Leonard Williams, and Spitboy Carter. This isn't me saying those guys aren't elite. They absolutely are. But if we're talking about complete defensive tackles, guys who impact the run and the pass, guys offenses have to account for every single snap, I don't think there are 5 players better than Quentin Williams. Personally, I think he's firmly in that top 3 conversation. And like I said, I don't think it's number 3. So when I saw this ranking, I wasn't upset because I seen Quentin Williams was 6. I was shocked because some scout, executive, some coach, someone decided he wasn't even worthy of a top 10 vote. That tells me we're not all evaluating the same things. Some people value sack totals, others value complete disruption, and I know which one I'd rather build my defense around. Now, I want to hear from you, Cowboys Nation. Do you believe Big Q is a top 3 defensive tackle in the NFL? And if not, who are your top 3? Drop your list down in the comments because I want to see where everybody stands on this one. If you enjoyed today's breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with any other Cowboys fans. As always, I'll catch y'all on the next one.